So, like I said earlier, the Quran, scientifically speaking, is ridiculous, anti-scientific document. Anyone who cares about science needs to leave Islam.
The scientists, they just discovered, like 1900, that the sun has an orbit. That the sun moves. They used to believe it was stationary. The Quran said it moves. The Quran said,
Where does the Quran say? Let's read.
I'm not sure. Search. I will search it.
Yeah, please. To claim that the Quran has scientific details is ridiculous.
Okay, tell me why your religion is correct.
Okay. I have reasons to believe in the Lord Jesus Christ.
Why?
He died, he came back alive. Historical fact.
Okay.
Do you believe a man can die and come back alive without the work of God?
He did not die.
Who told you this?
Quran.
What's that?
Quran, right?
So,
Isa didn't die.
huh?
Isa didn't die. He just went up.
Yes. And the Quran says Prophet Isa or Jesus didn't die.
I mean, the Quran says all sorts of things. Who cares?
The Bible also says a lot of things.
The Bible doesn't make mistakes. The Quran, we have already seen two things we went through, and they're ridiculously
Let's go
anti-scientific
through the
statements.
flaws of your book.
So sure. What is that?
Let's go through the flaws of your book.
There you go.
Okay.
Surah 21, verse 33.
Okay, that's 21. Let's see what 21 verse 33.
The day. I haven't read the Arabic yet. It is the English version. I will search the Arabic.
Everlasting word of God. Muhammad called him the Kalimatullah. That is the eternal speech.
Open your book. Let's see what it says about
can we see it?
the sun orbiting
Verse
in there.
21. Surah 21.
Yeah, you can read.
What does it say in the Bible about the sun?
The Father, the Word,
The Bible's entry point in the New Testament times is the Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay.
The Lord Jesus Christ died and
go.
came back alive.
He did not die.
He is.
He did not die.
Says who?
Huh?
Says who?
Say what?
Says who?
Says who? The Quran.
Where does it say Jesus did not die?
Yes. He is who created the night and the day, and the sun and the moon. They float each in an orbit.
Yeah, sure.
The sun and the moon.
Yeah. So sure. Now the problem that I mentioned already.
Now you see something wrong, something correct.
So what do you do?
I am
If
going-
someone says something, if someone says two things, one is ridiculously anti-scientific, another who knows what he says,
Another.
What, this
would
is
you
not
consider?
sci- this is
Another.
not
They
scientific?
just discovered it.
would you
They just
consider?
discovered it.
What's that?
This one, they just discovered that the sun has an orbit.
This is silly.
You can check.
Are you saying
Do
this
you-
is like-
are you familiar with the idea of astronomy that the Chinese did?
No, I'm not.
In
Okay, what
which
did they
case,
do?
the Chinese, ancient Indians did phenomenal astronomy a long time before Muhammad. So, a long time before Muhammad. Yeah? So ignore
He
that.
didn't do astronomy.
How do you know this is given by Prophet Muhammad? Who is Prophet Muhammad?
Our Prophet.
The one,
He's the God messenger.
yes,
Where was he born?
Where was he born?
in Mecca.
Does this say that?
Here, that, I'm not. I think yes.
Where?
History,
not sure.
history also tells it.
I'm not sure, but we.
Which history?
I visited.
Islamic history.
I went to his grave.
Where?
I went to his grave in Medina.
How do you know it is his grave?
He said Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr and Jabir. Abu Bakr was next to him
How do you know it is his grave?
because do you not know? Why would they lie? Why would they lie?
Well, do people not lie?
Yeah, but why would they?
Why would someone lie
Do
about an
people not
entire
lie?
history?
Yes, people lie.
Yeah. Why would people lie?
Why would someone lie about a very big
No,
history?
let me. Why would people lie?
Why? You tell me.
You tell me.
You tell me.
Do you think people can lie?
Yeah, people can.
Why would they lie? What kinds of reasons could there be for people to lie?
A white lie.
White lie. What other lies?
That's it.
Only white lies? No other lie.
other lie.
So someone murders someone and he says, "I didn't murder." What kind of lie is that?
That's. I'm not sure. I am not used
Why
to
would he lie in that situation?
to get out of something.
Yeah, to get out of deep trouble, someone can lie.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone comes around and says, "Well, you know what? I need your bank card and your password. Give them to me. Your father asked you to give them to me." Why would, if someone lies like that, why would they lie?
I don't know. Someone came and gave it to me.
But why would they lie? To get money, to cheat. Have you seen people who want to cheat others out of money? Have you seen people who want to cheat others out of money?
Have I seen what?
People who want to cheat others out of money?
No.
You don't know people who want to cheat others out of money?
No, in my country we don't have like this.
In your country you don't have? What don't you have?
Yes, we have.
Where are you from?
Qatar.
In Qatar, what don't you have? You don't have?
No, we have.
You have thieves, yeah?
Yeah, people begging
What
for money.
what was Muhammad's profession according to
They
your
saying
religion?
begging for money.
Begging or cheating of money?
According to your religion, what was Muhammad's profession?
Who's it?
Yeah.
Ibrahim.
What did he do? Towards the latter part of his life, what did he do? To make money.
Change camera.
I'm not sure. You can tell me, what did he do?
Well, he was a thief, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't.
What did he do? What did he do with the caravans?
What did he do with the caravans?
Yeah. Booty. What is Allah's booty for him?
What is what?
What did Muhammad do with Allah's booty?
no.
What is Allah's booty?
Oh, ادخلوا يا ابنه. ادخلوا يا ابنه.
Other people's stuff.
The Prophet?
Yeah.
قاعد يقول
Did
شو
Muhammad
يسمونه؟
take other people's stuff?
To what I know, I don't think so.
قاعد يتكلم.
Muhammad did not take other people's stuff.
Huh?
Did Muhammad not take other people's properties?
الرسول خد فوق شو اسمه اغراض ناس.
No. He was teaching what's right and what is wrong.
انه كان
Did he not take other people's properties?
He was teaching what is
He
right.
was a professional thief. He went around stealing things from others.
He was not a thief.
حرام.
Why would he call him not a thief? Did he not take anyone else's
He
properties?
is trying to. He's showing people what God, what's correct. What's.
No. Did he not take other people's properties? He did not.
You give me an example when he took.
Anywhere where he went to fight, why did he go to fight?
Where?
Muhammad went to take Allah's booty. This is an established claim in Islamic
My
religion.
friend, where did the Prophet steal something? You tell me.
Well, okay.
Because he is teaching people what is right, what's wrong. He's saying theft is haram.
He's saying theft, lying, language is one of the biggest forbidden things.
Are you aware of the fact that he went around fighting?
Fighting?
Yeah.
He's fighting for his religion.
What is fighting for religion?
Fighting for his religion. So what I just said.
What is fighting for religion? I am a Christian, I don't fight. What is fighting for religion?
The Crusaders, they fought.
No.
They
Listen
were
to me.
Christians.
Listen to me,
They were
please.
popes.
Listen to me, please. I am a Christian.
Are you a pope?
Okay, listen to me again, please.
Okay.
I am a Christian. I don't fight.
You want to tell him
So
something?
let me ask you, what does fighting for religion mean?
People, okay, let's say someone I came to your house and I killed you for no reason. Or I want to kill you. Will you not defend yourself?
Listen to me again. What is fighting for your religion?
Defending yourself.
What does that have anything to do with religion?
Because the Romans, they came, the Quraysh, they wanted to kill the Prophet.
Okay, show me one verse in the Quran which talks about Quraysh wanting to kill the Prophet.
There's a lot of Hadith. Quran is not the only source.
Find one verse in the Quran which talks about any such fight that people came to attack Muhammad. Find one verse in the Quran.
What is it?
Find one verse in the Quran where
Okay.
people came to attack Muhammad physically.
There is a story when he was praying and people were attacking.
Find
him
one
while
verse
he
in the
was praying.
Quran.
The Quran is not the only source.
Well, the Quran is an important source.
Yes, it's not the only source.
It's an important source.
Not the only source.
It's an important source.
Why don't you go check that?
Does the Quran give any details? Hadiths are late literature.
Okay.
They are made up literature. Everyone knows this these days. Haven't you read the updated, scholarship on these things?
No.
What are the hadith sources you read?
A Muslim?
How old is Muslim?
I'm not sure.
Very old.
Okay.
Muslim is. Would you, when studying history, would you read contemporary sources? Would you read late sources?
Hadith are sources, like even though they are old, they are sources that came from the Prophet.
How do you know?
It says.
How do you know?
This is the only.
Anyone
proof
can
we
say anything.
I know.
How do you know this to
have. Okay,
be
I know,
true?
but they choose there are other hadith. شو اسمه?
My
They said
dear
that it's
friends,
false.
my dear friends,
Okay.
again, you're just being brainwashed.
No, I'm not.
You have been brainwashed. It is
Okay,
time
if we
for
are
you to
getting
live.
brainwashed, you're also getting brainwashed
My,
by the
my,
Bible.
my point simply is hadiths are late sources.
Okay.
One of the earliest artifacts that we have on Islam is the Quran itself. You can go through the Quran, the entirety of the Quran. You will not find details of Muhammad being in Mecca, people fighting him in Mecca, Muhammad dealing with idols in Mecca, Muhammad having been chased from Mecca to Medina, the Hijrah. All the hadith, all the hadith, all the hadith, all the hadiths have given you Mickey Mouse fantasy ideas. All the hadiths have given you Mickey Mouse fantasy ideas which Quran doesn't talk about.
What does the Bible say? I haven't read the
No,
Bible.
please. The Quran is very
Okay,
important
let's
because
stop
you
talking
need
about
to
the
live.
Quran.
You
Let's
really
stop
need to
talking
live.
about the Quran. Let's
No.
hear about your book.
This is
No,
very
tell
important.
me about your book.
We are working to make sure you leave Islam.
Friend,
That is what.
I want to work to make sure you join Islam.
Okay, let me ask you this.
So let me
Let me
hear
ask you.
about-
Let me
let
ask.
me hear about your book.
What in the
My
Quran?
friend, I'm asking you a
What
question.
would you
Why-
need to?
Why are you avoiding the question?
What would you?
Tell me about your book.
I'll come.
Tell me about your
I'll
book.
come there in a
No,
little
I
bit.
want to hear about your book first.
I'll come there in a little bit. What would you need to know about the Quran that will help you leave Islam?
What do I need to know about the Quran?
That will help you leave Islam.
Nothing. I will not leave.
So you'll always be blind and follow Islam?
I think you are delusional.
No, what? I am asking you, under any circumstance, will you decide to leave Islam?
No.
There is no level of evidence that can be given to you to prove that Islam is
If
wrong.
there are evidence,
Yeah.
yes, but there's none.
Well, so far I've given you multiple. I can quickly give you a recap. Yeah. The Islamic storyline, about Muhammad, what happened to him, who he spoke to, and so on, is all fantasy. It's not supported by the Quran or other early artifacts. All early artifacts. One second, please. All early artifacts from what is supposed to be Islamic heartland is anti-Islamic, including the Quran itself. You can go through the entirety of
I
Quran.
will show you from the Quran. So I always read Quran. I daily read Quran. So recently I am on the Surah Maida. So if you open the Surah Maida in Quran, so it will tell you what Allah is saying to the Muhammad. If you are going to tell to the people any other thing except what Allah is delivering to you, then you will be held accountable. And you have to deliver the message, exact the same message that Allah is sending to you through Jibreel.
Okay.
I will
Surah
show you.
Al-Maida is there.
I will
Please,
show you.
please show me.
I will show
Take
you
this
from
Quran.
I will show
No,
you.
that's fine. Take this
Okay,
Quran.
okay.
Please show me. Go through the details.
I have my Quran.
Sure. Okay. Take Surah Al-Maida. Explain to me why you think
Okay.
Allah spoke to Muhammad in that
Okay,
surah.
let me pause it.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Azul, Zakat.
Surah Al-Maida. Explain to me how that is given to Muhammad. The gentleman here is going to explain to us how Surah Al-Maida is Allah speaking to Muhammad.
Okay. Let me open it.
Christ Jesus, and that God will accept
My dear young people, you need to focus on this. Surah Al-Maida, he thinks...
Yes, I'm searching the surah
Sure,
because
sure.
I read.
I'm just trying to keep them in the loop.
شو اسمه? Can you tell us, you want us to join Christianity?
Yes.
Okay.
This book, no one knows.
Okay, you are Christian. So
Okay.
No, Surah. No, I asked you a
No,
question
I'll
already.
tell you.
Oh, wow.
we have already.
Wow.
Okay,
Surah
that-
Al-Maida,
yeah,
explain
I'll
to
come
me
He just wants us to
why
read Islam.
you think that is Allah speaking to Muhammad. Please explain. Now, coming to you, plenty of reasons to leave Islam. Anti-scientific, anti-historical, even Sunni Islam, the Quran stands against.